Right now, he only has one participant. Oh my god, this guy's name is Rocky Rhodes. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Heathwyn and today we are back to play some more of our short lifespan legacy in which every generation is a different game pack or expansion pack in The Sims 4. We are currently on the 4th generation, which is the Spa Day generation, and in quite an unexpected twist of things, our 3rd gen sim was abducted by aliens, got pregnant, and gave birth to another child for Gen 4 that we weren't expecting because she was almost an elder. So in our last episode, that child arrived. We have another alien, a little girl this time named Dahlia, and Dentate has really taken to her quite a bit, and he's really giving her a lot of attention and a lot of care. He actually has a better relationship with Dahlia than Clementine does, and he's going to be probably the primary caregiver of his younger sibling. And they are actually full siblings, so they have the same alien parent. So they are full siblings, they're not half siblings. So let's get over into our game. And if we take a... Oh, Dahlia is like extremely angry right now. Oh my, she needs food. She's awake and angry. She can't reach. She's filthy. Okay, Clementine, why don't you like take care of this kid a second here? Give her some food and then maybe we can go from there. So we have some birthdays that are going to be happening in today's episode. First of all, Dahlia is going to age up into a toddler. Her birthday is actually today, and I think she's already ready to age up into a toddler. And then Dentate will age up into a young adult on Wednesday. He is currently asleep right now. He is our Gen 4 heir. We decided we're going to just stick with him as the heir, even though Dahlia has arrived. So for the Spa Day gen, linked down below, I will have for you the loose rules of the Sims 4 LEPacy challenge, which are what I'm using to base my gens on. I'm not following rules super closely. Really, for me, it's just about exploring some of these older packs that I never got into a bunch of gameplay with. But that will be linked down below if you want to take a look at that. And also linked down below is James Turner's guide to disable packs. So we are only playing with base game, outdoor retreat, get to work, spa day, and then a couple of the stuff packs that came out in between. So we're playing with a pretty limited game at the moment. Now Dentate, he needs to complete one of the spa aspirations. He has to max his wellness skill, and he has to have kids / marry someone that he meets at the spa. And his aspiration is inner peace. He's already practiced the mindfulness. Now he needs to seek relaxation, find peaceful surroundings, and maintain harmony. He's a high school student. He doesn't really care a ton about his grades. He does what he has to do, but he's not like super focused on that. And then his traits are active and childish. And one of the things with Dentate, because he is also an alien, he's faced a lot of criticism and a lot of like bullying because of it. And so that's kind of what has sent him down this inner peace path. And that's also one of the things that like really made him connect with Dahlia as well, because he doesn't want her to experience the same things that he went through when he was growing up. So he wants her to have a better experience. Now, she's really tired, so Clementine put her down for a little nap. But I think maybe once Dentate gets home from school today, we'll have a little celebration for Dahlia to celebrate her birthday. Dentate has come back home from school. Dahlia is still sleeping and kind of resting herself a little bit. So I think we're probably going to wait until she wakes up, and then we'll let her age up for her toddler years. Infants without growing together are kind of boring. There's not really much to do with them. They're more annoying than anything else. So I'm really glad that we're doing this on short lifespan because she's not an infant for very long and it's definitely time to age her up. But while we're waiting, we can have him light some incense and go ahead and smell the aroma. This is something that counts for him for finding peaceful surroundings. So I'm trying to like do that for him at like regular intervals. He's also feeling tense from not enough exercise. So I think that since she's still sleeping, let's send him on a little run and get a little exercise going. He does work on his fitness skill as well as his wellness skill. So his wellness right now is level 6. He does need to max it. And he likes to do yoga. That's kind of his primary thing. But he has dabbled a little bit in some meditation as well. Oh, and Dahlia is now awake and angry. So let's come get her. And then when Dentate gets back, we will send him to age her up. Because we do have a cake in the fridge. Alright, so we've got the cake ready. And I think that we'll have Dentate help her blow out her candles. Like, I think that he would be pretty insistent on doing that for her and, you know, maybe not having Clementine do it. While Clementine does have some affection for her, it's definitely Dentate who is a lot closer and who does a lot more for his sister. All right, here we go. It is a toddler time. And Dahlia is now a toddler. She has the happy infant trait. And since she's not our heir and we don't necessarily need to be thinking about like traits that best fit the generation, we're just going to randomize for her. And fingers crossed, it is not something difficult. So I like to randomize 3 times. 1, 2, 3. She's a charmer. Okay. I feel like that kind of checks out with an alien too. Like she's really trying to find her place as she's kind of aging up. She's like noticing some differences between herself and the people around her. So I think that maybe she just wants to fit in better too. And she wants to, you know, make sure that people see her and recognize her and, you know, not just as a little green alien child. But I do think we need to give her a makeover and then we need to just update her room ever so slightly to make it fit better for a toddler. All right, Dahlia is all made over. This is her disguise form that she will wear when she's out, but Dentate has really been trying to help encourage her to stay in her alien form more at home because he wants her to like truly embrace like that part of herself. But he knows the pressure that can come from people on the outside and the need to like feel like you fit in a little bit more and the sense of safety that comes with, you know, maybe not being completely different from everyone else. So this is Dahlia's disguise, her everyday, her formal, sleep, party, swimwear, hot weather, and then her cold weather. But again, those last 2 we don't really see because we don't have seasons installed. And then this is her alien form. She actually has some really pointy ears. Like, you could like cut things with those ears. They are very sharp. I kept the same hairstyle. She had kept the same hairstyle as a toddler. And I think that, you know, she might keep some of that consistency between the 2. Like, she doesn't want to completely alter her disguise because she doesn't want to lose herself in it. So this is her everyday, her formal, sleep, party, swim. And then I didn't really do hot weather or cold weather for her alien form because again, we're not going to see it anyway. So she is now a toddler and we need to get her room ready now. So we are going to go ahead and go into build mode and make some adjustments to her room so that it is more suitable for a toddler. We're actually going to get rid of the high chair because they put toddlers in high chairs and then they just leave them there and it's much more of a problem than it should be. All right, we've updated her room and given her more toys that are appropriate for a toddler. We've given her a toddler bed. She's got a potty. We put a few decals on the wall just to spruce it up a little bit. So she is all set. And she is hungry. So we should probably get her some food. Here's some grilled cheese. Come and eat some grilled cheese. That would be fantastic. So to kind of help encourage Dahlia to embrace herself and her like more alien nature, Dentate has taken to not wearing his disguise while he is at home to help her just feel more comfortable not in her disguise and just she was seeing him still in his disguise even at home, and he was like encouraging her not to wear hers. And he realized that he really needed to stop wearing his disguise at home so that she really knew that it was okay to be an alien and not to be fully human. And it didn't make her any less. And so he has started doing that much more regularly now. Dentate is home from school, and he hasn't been to the spa in a little bit. So I think we're going to let him get a little something to eat and then take him off to the spa so he can do some of those spa activities that really help like feed him and nurture him. Dahlia is still a little bit young to come with him to the spa, so she'll stay home with Clementine for now. But I think once she's a child, he will start bringing her with him to the spa and kind of helping her find that whole wellness that he has been experiencing. Now, his birthday will be tomorrow in game, and he will be aging up into a young adult. So what I actually think we're gonna do is once he ages up into a young adult, I think we are going to go ahead and move him out. I've really been debating it and trying to decide like what I want to do. Like, do I leave him in the house until Clementine passes? But I think we'll have him move out, and he is going to take Dahlia with him. We'll move him out, let Clementine kind of finish out her days without needing to like worry and care for another being, and he will take over the care of his sister. But for now, we're gonna head off to the spa. All right, we are at the spa. He still needs to seek relaxation, which is to like get a massage, use bath soaks, things like that. I think we'll have him come, and do we want to try to have him like teach a yoga class yet? No, we'll wait. Oh, we could try. Let's have him teach a yoga class. We'll do a energy centering yoga class and just see how this goes. My plan is to have him earn his money by basically doing things here in the spa as well. So he definitely would be a yoga instructor and teach some yoga classes. Right now, he only has one participant. Oh my god, this guy's name is Rocky Rhodes. That's our sole yoga participant. But he's gonna instruct his first yoga class. He's level 6 of the wellness skill, so he feels like he's got some confidence. He's got the ability to do a good job. Yes, he's not perfect, but he has more skill than his sole participant. Actually, they're both doing pretty well with this. Rocky here, he's not as bad as yoga as a lot of the yoga participants are. Sometimes they can't do anything and they just like fall over all the time. So Rocky's not terrible. He got a pretty good first start to his class. All right, hey, he got it. He said, I had a great time, Dentate. Maybe if I keep practicing, I'll be able to touch my toes without pain. And he even tipped Dentate 22 simoleons. That's gotta feel like a pretty good boost for Dentate. And I think after that class, we'll go ahead and have him come and relax in the sauna. He's feeling pretty good that the class went so well, and he's gonna just have a nice soak and chill in the sauna now. Why is Clementine here? Clementine just autonomously shows up to the spa. I've never had this happen. I saw the pop-up that Dahlia has been sent to daycare, and now Clementine is here, which is interesting. I don't know why Clementine randomly shows up at the spa, but she does. Maybe she's trying to support Dentate. I don't know, but she's here again. Or maybe it's because it's getting late and Dentate's not home yet. I don't know. Wait. She came to the spa and changed into a hospital gown. Now she's like in the sauna with Dentate and she's wearing her hospital gown. Oh my gosh. All right, so he has now done all of the things that he was gonna do to seek his relaxation. So that's good. All right, but it is starting to get a bit late. So we'll take him and Clementine back home. So today in game will be Dentate's birthday, in which he ages up into a young adult. Likely that's going to happen once he gets home from school. We'll have Clementine bake him a cake, and get him all set and squared away to age up into a young adult. Now, Dahlia and Clementine are starting to develop a little bit more of a relationship with each other. They're growing a little bit closer, but the plan is still for her to go with Dentate when he ages up, and he will kind of take over the nurturing of her. You know, it's been hard for Clementine because she was really done with having and raising children, and the arrival of Dahlia was so unexpected for everybody. Plus, she's reaching the end of her life and she's just tired, and toddlers are really energetic and they take a lot of energy, and so it really is for the best, I think, that she go with Dentate. Plus, they're both aliens. They both have that connection with each other. And while Clementine will continue to be a part of both of their lives, it's going to be, in the long run, just better for Dahlia to be with her brother. But Dahlia is quite a smart little toddler. She's like really moving through her skills very well, and she's learning things really quickly. I mean, part of it is probably because of the alien heritage, but she is doing well. So Dentate is almost home from school, so I think I'm gonna have Clementine start to bake him a cake. What kind of cakes can we make him? Let's do... You know what? Let's just do a chocolate cake. Chocolate cake seems good. All right, Dentate is home. Oh, he's feeling flirty. He had a flirtatious day of school. He got a compliment from a cute classmate. A pretty good day. Okay. You know what? We're gonna send him off on a little jog while Clementine is getting his cake ready to go. All right, Dentate is back from his jog, so let's go ahead and have him blow out his candles, and we can age him up into a young adult. All right, he's now a young adult. Lifelong responsibilities, burgeoning careers, and vast horizons await. Whoever said their 20s aren't a blast? All right, his aspiration was the wellness one for inner peace. We're giving that back to him. And I'm not 100% sure what I want his last trait to be, so I'm gonna randomize and see if one pops up that kind of connects for me in my head. You know, the first one that came up when I hit randomize was family-oriented, and I actually think that that could fit, especially as he's starting to think about caring for his younger sister. I think that that actually is a good trait for him, and I think it kind of fits in with his story and his raising of Dahlia. So we're gonna stick with that, and we're gonna go with the family-oriented trait. So he is now a young adult. Oh, apparently he did maintain harmony. I didn't even like try for that one. So he did go for 48 hours without getting angry, tense, scared, embarrassed, or uncomfortable. So well done, Dentate. He just needs to find the peaceful surroundings 20 more times, and he'll be good. All right, since he is a young adult, and we did talk about moving him out, I think we'll go ahead and move him out. I don't have a house built yet for him, but we may do that as our next episode, build him and Dahlia a house, or I may do it off camera. I think it'll just kind of depend on how things go in the next couple of weeks before we record again. But let's go ahead and get him and Dahlia moved out together and get them over into a new lot. And I think we're going to move them to Newcrest because Newcrest is where the spa is. Let's see, is there anything we can take with us? Oh, we can take the incense burner with us, and we can take his yoga mat. So I want to take those things for sure. And then can we take anything that belongs to Dahlia just to make stuff a little bit easier? I think we can take, yes, we can take the blocks. Oh, we can also take the potty. We can't take that, but she doesn't have any toys in her inventory. What if we take a couple of toys with us? Let's take her cat and her butterfly with her, and maybe the bear. And I think that's all that we're really going to be able to take with us. So let's get them moved out. All right, we are going to create a new household. and we're going to put Dahlia and Dentate into the household. And we're going to give them 20,000 simoleons, which is, you know, basically a starter Sims budget. And I do think that Clementine would want them to be able to like have a decent start to their lives. She's not just going to send them off completely on their own and be like, "Oh yeah, you figure it out." That's not her. She does care about her children, even though she never was like particularly close with either one of them. She does care. So she is going to give them something to get started with. And then we're going to move these two to Newcrest. So my idea for Newcrest is kind of, as we are going through this, is to build up this area here as kind of like a downtown sort of district. This will be all residential. And then over here will maybe be a mix of like residential and other things. We could move them here, which is a 30 by 20 lot, or we could move them to this 30 by 20 lot. I'm thinking here for now. Now, our second gen lived here in this house. This is the house that we made for our outdoor retreat gen. So I think we'll move them to this lot. And there we have it. Dentate and Dahlia together, starting a life, just the two of them, in Newcrest, where Dentate is looking for inner peace, and he is also trying to appropriately raise his little sister, help her become comfortable with being an alien, and start a life together. And so I think with that, with this adjustment, this new change, this shift in things, we're going to wrap up this episode here. Let me know what you think about the plan to move them to Newcrest and all of that. And yeah, I'm excited to see how things go and for Dentate to really get a chance to live on his own. He has taken on quite a responsibility by taking his toddler sister along with him. Of course, she won't be a toddler for much longer, but he has really taken on a big responsibility there. Like I said before, I think either the next episode will be us building his house, or I might do that off stream and just we'll get into gameplay. I'm just gonna kind of play it by ear and see how the time progresses. But thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!